Hi guys, this is Aditya Camarushy, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Oneplus Bullets Wireless Z, which will be released by Oneplus about 3 weeks ago, I think. So I've been using these for about a week, and I'd like to give you my thoughts on them. So let's get right into the review. So first things first, let's start with the price. OnePlus has totally nailed it with the 2K price point, and I think these are totally worth it because you get OnePlus's brand value and also the fact that you get the quality that OnePlus shows you with all the products. So that's really great. So if you ask me, I think they've made a couple of compromises to get to this price point. The first one being the material quality. Don't get me wrong, the build quality is pretty good, but it is made of plastic, while its predecessors were a lot more expensive, but they were made of metal. Second of all, it also doesn't support Qualcomm's aptX audio codec, so that might be an annoyance for some of you. And lastly, the design is recycled. So if you look at this design clearly, it's basically a OnePlus Bullets Wireless 2, just available in a few more colors. Speaking of colors, you get these in black, you get these in blue oat, which is basically white, and also these beautiful mint editions, which I love. By the way, you can get these only on the OnePlus website, I believe. So keep that in mind. Next, I'd like to talk about the physical overview. So these weigh only 28 grams. They have a nice rubber neckband which consists of a pairing button. It also consists of an inline microphone with volume controls and a multi-function button to play, pause, skip tracks, call your assistant, etc. So let's get to the sound quality of the devices because that's the most important part of your wireless earphone. So let me tell you that the high tones are excellent, super clear. The mid-tones and vocals are also excellent, and I'd rate them a 9 on 10. And the soundstage is just amazing. Like when I was watching Netflix movies and a lot of videos on YouTube and a lot of other content, it was a very immersive experience for me, and I totally enjoyed these earphones. There is one place where these fall apart, which is basically in the bass department. They are pretty low on bass, and they don't have that thumping bass volume which many of us Indians especially enjoy, me included. But and I think that's owing to the smaller 9.2mm drivers. But overall, I'd say it's a really balanced sound profile, and I think you would enjoy it. Then if I talk about the range, these have an 8 to 10 meter range. They support Bluetooth 5.0, and for me, I was happily able to use these all around my house. I could keep my phone in one place and roam around, and there was absolutely no audio breakage. Now, if I speak of the battery life, OnePlus claims a 20-hour battery life, which I think is pretty true because from my usage, heavy usage that too, of 1 week, I had to only charge it twice, and I'm extremely impressed with these battery life, and I think they're best in class pretty much. Even if its competitors, the Realme Buds, offer you only 12 hours, I believe, and this is quite a jump about that. These are also IP55 water resistant if you're wondering, and you can actually go for your jogging and workouts with these and it'll be absolutely no problem given how light these are. And also the call quality. If you want a pair of wireless earphones just for calling others and stuff like that, I would say these are a perfect buy. You can stop watching this video right now and go ahead and purchase your pair of OnePlus Bullets Wireless because I think like I have talked to a lot of people on this in my week of usage, and every single person's told me that your voice is actually a lot clearer than it has ever been. So I'm pretty happy with these, and I think it's a great buy for that purpose especially. Lastly, we come to the quick switch feature. So it's a pretty nifty little feature. If you tap this button twice, you can pair between two of your devices, one being your main device and your secondary device. And each time you tap this, you can go back and forth. So it's pretty useful if you need to work on multiple devices. So lastly, I'll talk about the OnePlus exclusive features, which is basically the features you get if you own a OnePlus device that is the 5T or ahead or newer than that. So let's get into that. So first of all, these have magnetic play pause. So normally what happens is when you're listening to audio on these and like it's unpaired, and when you pair them, when you put them together magnetically, they pause. But when you connect them back on a regular device, they do not start playing again. But on a OnePlus device, they do. So that's one of the features it gets. Secondly, it also gets a low latency mode, which reduces your latency to 110 milliseconds, which is pretty good, but I have not been able to use this feature because I do not own a OnePlus device. But I have been hearing from others that these don't really work that well, so keep that in mind. But for daily usage, when you watch your Netflix and YouTube, I think it would be absolutely no issue because I face no issue of that sort. So I'm pretty satisfied with the latency on these. And lastly, I'd like to talk about the warp charging. So OnePlus promises you a 10-hour battery life with just 10 minutes of charging, but there's a small asterisk. It only works if you have a warp charge 30T charger, which again I don't have, but I will confidently say that you can still go ahead and purchase it because these charge pretty fast. And like for me, I used a normal 10 watt charger that's bundled with my phone, and it charged in about 25 minutes, which is pretty quick anyways. So lastly, I'd like to leave you with my final thoughts on the OnePlus Bullets Wireless Z. Personally, I'm really happy with these earphones, and I think anyone who purchases it will also be pretty happy for a couple of reasons. Firstly, it has excellent build quality, and I found no discomfort with even prolonged usage of these earphones. They have a great sound quality, but they do lack bass, so keep that in mind. They have excellent battery life, 20 hours is nothing to scoff at. They have great call quality, and I was really happy receiving calls on this. They also have convenience features like quick switch, which make your life a lot simpler. And lastly, they have this OnePlus warranty for 1 year, which makes it pretty reliable, in my opinion, and a good purchase. So if you guys own a OnePlus device, I think you should blindly go for it. But if you are out in the market for maybe TWS earphones and you're settling for neckbands because they're cheaper, I'd say just wait and watch because the Realme Buds Neo are pretty good too. And maybe and for ₹1,000 more, maybe you can get the TWS experience that you want. So yep. All that being said, have a great time, guys, and take care. Stay home, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.